Now, security has been heightened at the Gugulethu Community Health Center. It follows a robbery on Monday where gunmen took off with valuables. Services have resumed, but despite that, the heavy security as well, some community members say they still fear for their safety. Nobesuthu Hejana is tracking the story and she joins us now live to give us more details. Nobesuthu, is the situation still tense where you are?
So, Masiko, what we do understand is that patients who had to return back yesterday due to that robbery, they were being serviced here, and we were speaking to them outside, and they were saying that everything has been running smoothly, and though they are still in fear, but we do know that security has been heightened here at the Gugulethu Community Center. And just to talk about a way forward, we're joined by the Ms. Patty Ockels, who's just going to be telling us exactly what are the plans. I mean, Ms. Patty, we were shocked to see that video yesterday being circulated. From your side, how is the staff doing?
So obviously the staff is not doing well. They feel traumatized. I think as the responsible manager for the Klipfontein Mitchells Plain substructure, the one thing that keeps me awake at night is the safety of staff and clients. And I think this was just illustrated in the early morning hours of yesterday, where this incident happened here at the facility where staff felt that their safety and security was violated. It's actually not the first time that is happening. We had similar incidents quite a few years ago, where staff felt unsafe, and we needed to ensure that there's vigilance around safety. We kind of ensure that we cement our relationships with SAPs, with community safety, with neighborhood watches, with CPFs. Because we know that we can't do it alone. We know we're currently in an environment where safety and security is so high on everybody's minds, and it's difficult to come into the areas where you don't feel safe. But we are passionate about delivering a service for our clients, and we are passionate as the management to ensure that our staff feel safe. And because we are passionate about serving the community, and we really are not happy about these kind of incidents, we feel that we want to serve our community, we want to be there for them, and we don't need people to come in and make them feel unsafe and make them feel that their lives is not actually worth it, and you come and disrupt the entire situation here at the facility.
Sure. And you did mention that because a lot of people from the community have been saying that, I mean, what makes them unsure is the fact that the security personnel here are unarmed, and you did mention that there was an incident before. Just take us through what happened and why are you saying that you can't have armed security here?
So there was an incident a few years ago when one of the security officers was actually targeted for his gun. He was shot and is today in a wheelchair. And we realized that having guns on site is not a good idea, because then the facility get targeted even more for the guns and, you know, to be taken. So for us it's easier, and it's also more safer not to have those weapons on site, and rather just to have security personnel on site to ensure the safety of our staff.
Sure. And in terms of services, we do know that everything is back to normal, and we're seeing patients being taken inside. Obviously, the security is doing their job to search to ensure that no one comes in with any weapons. Just tell us about the operations this morning.
So obviously what happened yesterday took us a little bit back, so services didn't run as normal. We had to close last night to just ensure that staff, that was so traumatized, needed to just grip themselves together. This morning operations are back to normal. We will be normalizing our services as from tonight as well, so the facility will be open. And the police, we've arranged with them to be more vigilant, especially after hours at night. So the Gugulethu police officers are going to be doing a lot of pop-ins, drive around, not only the sector policing, but also other police vehicles. They've got a number that will make turns to come and pop into the facility. So hopefully that will make staff feel much more at ease. You can't be really at ease, but we need to provide the service, and that's what's expected of us, and we feel passionate about that.
All right, thank you very much. Well, Masego, that was Ms. Petty Okas just talking about a way forward. She does mention that there's been partnerships with the community, the neighborhood watches, CPF, police officers from Gugulethu to ensure that operations here, they do continue normally, and those partnerships will ensure that there are constant patrols in the area so that people here who are coming to visit this facility to get those services do feel safe as well as the staff.